Ho ho buddies from Borderline Games, I'm Gareth and today we're playing Beyond Our Rule Ripper, and last time Cigar was insulted by something that Lime says, or is she? Let's find out. But also, we're looking for our perfect partner, and what does that mean? That means that we're looking for... We've got a goal. How do I find the goal? It's not this, right? No, it's not that. Is it notes? No. What is it? Data? No. Rules? Objective. Okay. Better half. Find the other player with this objective unfulfilled, and we're still trying to find the person that is our better half. So, let's carry on. Put it away. I love that animation, that's cool. What? What did she just call me? Does anyone here know German? Is that an insult? Should I feel insulted? What did, Lime say? Flanzenkund. What is Flanzenkund? Is it Kund of... insulting? Very bad. Flanzenkund. What is it? Translation. Translate it. Translate it. Plant science. Cool. Well, that's certainly on brand for Lime. Ekunisias paroli... oh no. Izdaki kantanzen ear. Yeah. What is going on?
What even is that? Is that a real language?
It seems I came at a bad time. Oh yeah, she's drunk. Rishung, comrade. Hi. She's just cycling through all different languages.
At least this can work as entertainment as we don't get bored.
Listen, everyone. This whole game is très simple. We grab some weapons, go out. Viva Revolution, bang bang. And happy ending. Veuillez aimer et vous abonner pour plus de contenu comme celui-ci.
It's truly impressive. In all my years, I've seen nothing like it.
I swear and pledge that I tried to stop her. How much did she actually drink? What was needed is Alkaman. If you're going to insult me, at least do it in a way I can understand. I think she called you a soup violin? What? How dare she? Wait, soup violin? What do you mean soup violin? Don't look at me, I'm only doing the translation. I've no idea either.
You understand her, boy?
Only that last part. I think.
Maybe this young generation does have a future, even if uncertain.
I've had enough of that girl. I'm leaving. And the coffee? Oh, I'd already forgotten it. Cocktail, if you don't mind. On it. A coffee is for weaklings. There she goes. Cigar sat down, trying to stay away from Lime. Bill began to feel that he was going nowhere, and staying there was a waste of time. Cigar didn't seem to be the right person. He had to keep looking. Who is the right person? I think I'll be leaving, though, again, try to calm her down for the council. That will be an arduous task.
She'll get better.
Oh no. Hatafi Almarat Al-Kadima Bil. Nem Wadaye. Don't start, Bill. Wadayen. He had to keep looking for people who could have his same objective. Okay, let's talk to... Hey! Wouldn't light up. What's her name again? Jin? That's what it is, right? Leaning on the billiard table was Jin, looking at her barman, thinking. Maybe she was the person he was searching for. They barely talked to each other, so he still wasn't sure what to think of her. That seemed like the right time to get to know her better. His first impressions of her had been similar to the ones he'd had with poker and darts. Smart and, if she decided to win the game, potentially dangerous. Luckily up to that point, she'd remained neutral, contributing to the councils and above all else working as Lime's counterbalancer. Strange pair. Let's see if I'm lucky. Are you free right now? Also, hi.
Oh, Bill, just in time.
Just in time?
We're starting to get bored. And who better to play a round of billiards than you?
Could have sworn that I already said I'd never played it. I've never played it 1 hour ago. Sorry.
Nah, just kidding. I remember. Having someone to talk to is enough.
And I think it's the first time we're talking alone. Good time to ask some things. He'd approached wanting to ask, but suddenly he was the one being questioned. It was fair though, and perhaps she had the same question. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess so. You're often with Poker or Lime.
Yeah, it's like I'm a weirdo magnet.
I thought you got along well with them. Or at least with Poker, because Lime is... well, you know that better than I do, actually.
It's complaining for complaining's sake. I'm actually cool with them despite having just met them. And really, a weirdo like me is going to attract other weirdos. Nothing weird about that. Honestly, prefer it that way. Makes me stand out less.
I can relate to that. Actually, nobody here seems very normal for better or worse. Probably both.
You think so? You seem pretty normal to me.
I do my best to seem so. You also seem normal to me. Oh, we've fallen in love.
Thanks. Oh, and don't tell Lime any of this. I'm cool with her, but that doesn't mean I want her to cling to me all day. Not like that's the biggest problem I have today. Not by a mile, as you can imagine.
Yeah, same. So, going back to what you were saying, what did you want to ask?
Ah, yes, we went completely off the tracks. And you also wanted to ask something. We aren't in a position to waste too much time, so I'll be frank. You really think we can all come out of this one alive?
He hadn't known what to expect, but the question ended up being the one he'd gotten several times by then. Noticing his reaction, Jin continued.
Personally, I still don't have enough proof to be sure, but that's also my goal.
Huh?
Surprised?
I guess a bit. It's not that I thought you would play, but...
Oh no, I'll play, just not in the way our kidnapper wants us to play. Not gonna let anyone control me like some puppet.
We both seem to have the same conviction,
But there's a key difference. I might be too pragmatic.
What do you mean with that?
I want the same thing you do, but until I can be sure it's possible, my focus will be somewhere else, uncovering this game's secrets.
So you think it's not possible?
More like there doesn't seem to be a way right now, but that doesn't mean there never will be. Classic devil's proof. Umineko. Devil what? Basically, you can't prove it doesn't exist, that's why I'm asking. I want to know if it's really just conviction pushing you, or if you have something planned. Sorry to disappoint you then. I still don't have anything solid. But I think the key lies in collaborating with two. That'd be the only conclusion with what we know. Finding out who it is shouldn't be hard with the data. It's only a matter of time before we know everyone's numbers. Are you sure? That wouldn't be good. There's several rules that most will want to remove, and if they discover who has them... That's why we have to think fast and act even faster. Time is vital. But my gloomy side's telling me we got a bad hand. Ending up here is already pretty unlucky. Duh. But that's not what I'm saying. I mean the conditions we received. If either you or me had number 2, things would be quite different. Things would be quite different, for example. Oh, I see. He tried the best he could to hide his lack of knowledge on his own number. You have to play with the hand you're given, like it or not, and it doesn't look like we'll have another go at this. It's all or nothing. Huh, that's what you think. Ah shit, starting to sound like a poker. Starting to sound like poker. Too much time playing with him. Still owes me a rematch. Then we should keep investigating, right? For sure. Always. And at least if the game turns out badly, and we can't escape, we have to uncover who's behind this and give them what they deserve. It might sound weird, but I'm not very interested in that. If we can all survive, that's enough for me. Actually, I'd say that's more ambitious. But why? Are you not even curious of the reason you're here, or we're here? Yeah, sure, I would like to know. But I'd be happy enough getting my life back. And on top of that, I don't think I could understand someone capable of building this game. Hearing their motives probably wouldn't help at all. It just confused me more. Actually, you might be right on that. There's really only 2 options. Money or insanity. Probably madness. Has to be some kind of sadist. How could someone get money out of this? Technically speaking, this is a kidnapping, so they can ask for a ransom. Or maybe it's just entertainment for an audience watching us. Ugh. Yeah, not pretty, but that's the sort of darkness that this world's capable of. Clearly, whatever it is, it's not something we'd agree on, so there must be justice. I'll leave justice to the police. As you should. Oh, and what do you want from me? Ah, almost forgot. The objective. It's a simple question, it might sound a bit weird, but... Yo, what's up, my dudes? Here she comes. Here he comes. Oh boy. Houses in the lime. Lime seemed to appear out of nowhere. At least, that's how it felt to him. In reality, though, the counter was quite close by. She'd simply stood up and walked up to them, glass still in her hand. Hi, Lime. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I see you've been drinking. Drink I did. I drank so much of this celestial treat with such exquisite sweetness, yet it can't compare to the one you exude. I don't know what song that is. What? Oh, Genevieve, dear Genevieve, grant me a dance. Dear, you're wasted as fuck. Don't do more harm to yourself. Wasted. Wasted? I didn't waste any of it. Got all the bottle in, not a drop left. We can tell. No need to swear. No need to swear it. And I will drink every single one to make sure none of them are wasted. Come, my dear Gigi. Let's sit on the beach and share them under the moon and then... Seriously, how much did you actually drink? Not enough, ma chérie. Objection. What is this, Ace Attorney? Go on a walk, maybe that will get out of your system. Yes, let's go for a walk. Impress me with your warmth. She's French. Biri, you're here. I am. You hadn't noticed me yet. How could you not distort my name so much? Doing it a bit doesn't bother me, but... Bilby. Are you trying to call him or trying to conjure a spell? Gineviri Gungolgi Liebesolber. Get that curse off of me. I begetha thee. Begetha thee? Thee shall never escape this prison of loveth. I think we should carry her back down to the counter. Sit her down so she calms down. Yeah, right, so she can drink even more. Cocktail can give her water or something. I don't think he'd give her any more alcohol in the condition she's in. I hope. I really don't have a clue why he gave her so... Oh, wrong voice. I don't have a clue why he gave her so much to begin with. It's incredible how she defies the laws of physics by standing still despite being this drunk. I'll get that Nobel Prize no matter the cost. I'll do it, for you. Sure. Come on, I'll carry you, otherwise you might end up kissing the floor. Oh, por favor. Fail mio amor. Me sote beijaria. I can do it myself if you want. Nah, she clearly wants me to do it, and I think I'm the most qualified person here to deal with her. Okay. Come on, time to move. Grab my arm and only my arm. If an arm is all I get, I shall treasure it and be content with it. For now. Oh, before you go. True, you were going to say something. Go on. Are you looking for someone? Looking? I'm always looking. Cormium? I'm talking about something more specific. No. I'm not that. She's worked it out again. Same as poker. Did she get it? Okay, never mind then. Good luck though. Maybe I'm the one that needs the most luck right now. Poor Huai. Come on, to bed with you. Bye, Bill. Is Lime gonna die? Hasta la vista, Bilby. That's hilarious, honestly. Lime grabbed onto Jin's arm like a barnacle, and together they left for the counter. That was an experience. He hadn't found the better half, but something unexpected had appeared in its place. Jin seemed to be on his side. Sort of. While it seemed that he'd need a more solid plan for Jin to join him, if they both searched in their separate ways, there was a bigger chance of finding the solution to that riddle. But for the time being, he had to keep looking for that half. Okay, it starts. Is there anyone else we haven't spoken to? Cocktail, maybe? Going down the stairs, Bill noticed Darts was sitting at the council table, barman on hand, as if he was already ready to start the next one. His eyes, fixed on the screen as usual, showed a silent determination that could awaken curiosity in any observer. But what drove Bill to wanting to unravel Dart's mind wasn't mere curiosity. Since their last talk, he really felt that he was hiding something important. Enemy? Or potential ally? From his perspective, he had no enemies beside the owner, but that didn't mean he was so naive as to think that view was mutual. He had to move carefully, What are you doing here?
Got fed up with the drunkard. I hoped I'd be more at peace here.
Wasn't expecting such a casual answer. Now what do I say? Maybe I jumped the gun. Oh, am I bothering you then?
As long as you stay quiet, do whatever you want.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Is it urgent?
A bit. Darts sighed and turned off his barman's screen.
Well, at least you passed the alcohol test. What do you need?
Before anything else, he had to take care of the objective. He knew it would sound weird no matter what, so he simply spewed it out. Are you looking for someone? Dart's reaction was immediate, staring straight at Bill. He felt threatened for a moment, as if he was going to attack him.
What do you know?
Huh? About what?
Are you really one of them?
No. Don't overthink it. The tables had turned. Now he was the one being interrogated for his secrets, which were almost non-existent as far as the game was concerned. Thrown off balance, he was forced to go into defensive.
What am I supposed to think then?
Raising up, he approached, making Bill take a step back. Not whatever it is you're thinking. That had been a bad idea, but running away wasn't an option.
Fine. Let's play this game. I answer you, you answer me.
I don't think I'm going to like this game either.
I'm searching for someone. Several people, actually.
Several? He could probably be crossed out as well.
Now tell me, are you the Void?
The... Void?
No? Alright. You can go.
All attention was suddenly gone. Darts turned around and went back to his spot, focusing again in his barman. Bill's mind had gone blank except for one big what. What's the Void?
You expect me to answer that?
No, not really to be honest, but after what just happened, I had to ask.
Best if you forget it.
Do you know something we don't? Again, Darts lifted his gaze, but without putting down his barman.
Who can say?
Can't say I didn't see that answer coming. Whatever it is, I hope it's something that can help us. If they're watching us, I realise there are some things that are better kept secret.
If they're watching us, I highly doubt the whole system can be automated. So I would say that they are.
Well, yeah, I guess, but that's not the important part of what I said.
If you're expecting any sort of confirmation for whatever you're thinking, you aren't getting one. I won't deny I have some ideas, but don't expect me to be our savior. Unlike you, I'm not aiming for a perfect end.
Why? Are you sure it's impossible?
It's not about it being impossible possible or impossible. If by some miracle we all survive, great news. But that's simply not my priority.
I don't understand. What other priority can there be? What's more important than our lives? Yours. He stopped himself from saying it. He shouldn't get too shaken up. He didn't want to assume too much, and above all, he wasn't into making enemies.
Our lives are the most important thing, but it's not my duty to make sure everyone keeps theirs. Each one of us must do what we can to live. I won't sacrifice anyone unless I have to. But I won't sacrifice myself for anyone either.
In a way, it was exactly as he had imagined, but for some reason, it hadn't sounded as selfish as he had expected. Maybe because it was the most human way of viewing it. Even then, he could not fully agree. Is that your goal?
No, I want to survive, but I aim for something more. The truth.
Can't the police take care of that?
Police will do their job. I'll do mine.
Your job?
And if you don't have anything else to ask, I'd ask you to leave me alone for a bit.
I have a lot to ask, but it doesn't look like you're going to give me any answers. In any case, he couldn't waste too much time there. There was still an objective to fill. With a sigh, he accepted. Fine. I'll leave. Good luck with that search for the truth, but be careful.
Sure. Very careful.
It didn't sound very convincing, but the conversation ended there. There were lots of things to wonder about Darts, but one worried him more than the rest. Could he trust Darts? Could he trust his words? Could he become an ally? He didn't want to consider him or anyone an enemy. But what did Darts think of him and the rest? After going up the steps, he pondered it for a moment again and again, without reaching any conclusion, until he realised he was wasting too much time. He left the topic aside and returned his focus to the objective. The search had to go on. Who's left? Oh, 2:40. I've run out of time. The barman's alarm went off, catching him off guard. 5 minutes left for the council, and his objective still wasn't done yet. And in this case, that meant he wasn't the only one with that problem. Shivers, sweat, panic, everything hit him all at once. Quickly, almost by instinct, he ran to the counter again. His cocktail. Here again?
Salutations!
Sessions. There's a few minutes left for the council.
True, we'll have to get ready, but as you can see, a certain person is still indisposed. But that's just his age.
I don't believe he was referring to me.
Oh, then I do not know.
There's no time for this. We have to... No, he couldn't go to the council yet. His objective still wasn't done. It had to be one of the players he hadn't talked to, but in the short time left there was no way to talk to each of them separately. What are you doing here still? From afar came Piano, heading to the council area. Near him was also poker and coffee. Oh well, if we have to. We?
But being here is so good.
I think I won't serve you any more drinks. Come on, lift your rear up, miss.
Aye, darkness, my old pal.
Wait, can we talk first? Talk? About what? Something important. Better to discuss it during the council in that case. His mind went blank. He had no idea what to do with it, how to do it without revealing his objective. All headed to the council, and he had to do so as well. Lost, he looked at his barman. 9. At the start of every hour, each player will be assigned a secret objective that has to be completed before that hour ends, without being discovered. Was there a way? If a player dies, the associated rule will be removed from the game permanently. No, I can't think about that. There has to be another way.
Bill, 2 minutes left. Hurry.
From the council table, he heard Poker's warning. There was no other escape. He had to go and find a solution during the council. No shit. Do I... Oh. Now it's loading. Okay. Save. With legs trembling, he sat on his spot. The rest were already there, waiting. Okay, now I can start. Was there a way to communicate with the other better half and confirm their objectives in secret? It seemed impossible. At least he had talked to most of them. There were only a few candidates left, so he didn't think finding the right one would be hard. However, that wasn't the only huge issue. If he hadn't done his objective, the other half would be the same, so it should have been easy to see, and yet nobody looked particularly nervous. Only him. How was it possible? Any person about to die would be desperate to save themselves by that point. A terrible possibility came to mind. Maybe the other half was Rule 9, the one who didn't need to fulfill their objective to survive the hour. Here we go. Oh, hi Torov, how are you doing? Good to see you. The third council begins. Oh, that's quite low. Once again, we should begin with number 3. Yes, is anybody willing? Should I do it? Not much to lose for me now. He partially believed that, while at the same time getting the feeling that such a way of thinking implied he'd already given up on his life. What could he do to be saved? What did he have to do? Give a number? Stay silent. Ooh, let's stay silent. Torov, I loved Drunk Lime. She's great. No, he couldn't add any more risk to his already endangered life. He still didn't know his number for certain. He couldn't take that something. But was someone willing to do it? It seemed not. However, 2. Oh? I'm 2. Yeah. Wow. Lime. All her gazes went to the young woman, apparently still under the alcohol's influence. Contrasting with her previous euphoria, she seemed tired, almost asleep as if her batteries had run out. Lime. What? You wanted a number, nah? Then there you go, number. No biggie. But, are you sure? Yeah. Even if she said it drunk, rules don't mention anything about takebacks. What's done is done. True, but one thing worries me. If she said it drunk, does she know what she's done? She doesn't appear to. What's wrong? I gave the number, right? It was in that moment that most of them started to notice something. Lime. Huh? Lime, dear. Stay awake and listen for a moment. What's up, cat? You remember what we talked about in the first council, right? About Rule 3 and lying. about how it's better to not say your real number but any other one that hasn't been said in the other councils. He didn't actually say... Accusal initiated against Rule 2. Wow, who's done that? Before Lime could answer, the dreaded message appeared on the screen. Someone had taken the chance. Lime saw the message and her face completely shifted. Her sleepiness disappeared at once, leaving only surprise and panic. They couldn't talk now, just write a name. Had she given her real number by mistake? Was her life in danger? Although his own life was hanging from a thread, he couldn't help but worry about Lime's life. Without putting much thought into it, he decided to write darts by simply clicking D. The rest was auto-completed. The voting process only took a few seconds and the results followed. No one has obtained a majority vote. Accusal closed. Ah! Lime's scream caught everyone by surprise. Even though she had been saved, it didn't feel like it. What's wrong? Was that your number? No, I'm not too. Okay, good. Oof. What's the matter then? She suddenly ran out of breath. All traces of the Lime they knew up until then were gone. It's like she suddenly realized how serious this game is. For starters, they couldn't know if she was saying the truth then. She really could be too. Even if she's not, she had to be scared from having to reveal her real number if we had voted for her. I guess. At least the shock seemed to clear her head. Now she just needs to relax. Lime stared at her barman as if she'd been possessed, while simultaneously breathing in quite excessively. Lime? Well, let's keep going for now, right? I suppose, but now I'm worried for the girl. Everyone was somewhat lost, not knowing how to proceed. They'd avoided a possible death, or at the very least, the forced reveal of someone's number, and yet Bill kept fearing for his life. Wait, I should make use of this opportunity. Taking advantage of the temporarily frozen state of the council, he focused on the task at hand. A solution had to be found. An escape. He had to find the other person with the same objective as him. Otherwise he would break rule number 9, but it could be too late, had it been broken already. Has it been broken already? Okay, well I guess we're going to find out next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Beyond Darwin. I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.